Schwermetallisch here. Today I will do an interview with the band Shockproof. We will have a lot of fun as always, and yeah, stay tuned. Watch my videos, share, like, comment. Yeah, stay tuned.
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Fine. It's a good Sunday morning today here.
So you decided to do the interview all on your own?
Yes, today, yes.
Yeah.
It was just me available today, this morning. The other guys were occupied with their families and things like that. Yeah, it's a Sunday morning for them.
Yeah, for me too. But it's routine
Oh,
to
no problem.
get up early. So you guys have been around since 2013 and managed to do your third record already. Um, I reviewed a lot of bands that are around for 20 years, only to release their debut.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We started 7 years ago together, and we have a lot of stuff to bring out. I have to say, and so we are almost ready to release a new album each 2 years, because we really enjoy to stay in our rehearsal room and try new stuff. Always when one of our album is out, already the next week we are in the rehearsal room trying new riff, new patterns on drums and things like that. And this year, so strange year, of course we are already writing a new album, because no possibility to have gigs or live concerts, so we try to be occupied. you know
Yes, it sounds very productive, and yeah, in order to be so productive as a band, you have to get along great. That is, it's a good sign. Most bands over the years become more of colleagues and less of friends, and that can be good, that can be bad.
Yes, you're right. uh, we just try to be ourselves. We are an underground metal band, so we are not so influenced by business or economies around the band. We just enjoy to do what we do, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing, I think.
That sounds great. What brought you to heavy metal music?
Uh, if I have actually, it was a music cassette that my dad gave to me when I was 12 or 13, because he was a teacher in a college too, and the students of him prepared this cassette for me. Uh, I didn't have any idea of what kind of music I was going to hear, but when I put the record on my stereo, it was incredible, and so it started.
Which band was it?
Oh, there was Iron Maiden, Megadeth, and I think some stuff from Slayer. It was a compilation.
I see in the background in your shelf the Iron Maiden
Yeah,
record.
of course, yes. You can find almost all the collection of Iron Maiden. I'm a huge fan of them.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Iron Maiden too.
Yeah, wonderful.
So you got a compilation. It was a tape or a CD?
No, it was a cassette, a tape.
It's a
Yeah,
tape.
yeah. I
So
think it
okay,
was 1904. So we are talking about more 20, 24 years ago, more than 24 years ago.
Yeah, time flies.
Yeah.
If you and your bandmates could decide with which band they would like to tour, which band was it? Would it be, or which bands?
Yeah, of course. Uh, Probably Anthrax. It's something we really enjoy to listen to, and we admire all the music life of that band. And because we are talking of impossible things, I would say also Motorhead, of course. This is very something very important for us. There are two bands very important for us when we decide to play together in 2013. We were all into metal, but also into hardcore music. Mm, So we had to decide which genre we have to play. And of course, Anthrax and Motorhead were two bands that we talk about a lot at that period.
Would you say that that your band is mostly influenced by Motorhead, or
But
is that just
pro-
fandom?
okay, yeah, we are a power trio. So in that way, Motorhead is something uh, we stare at with great admiration, and at the same time we have also some hardcore influences. So also Anthrax with that thrash metal full of punk from the United States scene. It's very important for us. So it's a mixture what we try to do. Always trying to find a way, a personal way. No, not trying to be too much a copy of thing or a celebration of other bands. But of course, the influence of Anthrax and Motorhead it's very big for us.
Motor tracks.
Motorhead, yeah, it could be a nice tribute.
Of any songs you have in your own portfolio and any songs left in the world, what is your favorite song to perform live?
From Shockproof, from our band, you say?
Every song.
Okay, okay. So we can, from my point of view, I will choose two songs. One from my band, from Shockproof, and one from the fandom of the metal band. Okay. So from Shockproof, I would like to say probably one from the last album that is um, Lonely Song for the Silent Brave. It's something for us very emotional for the text, for the lyrics, and also for the music, for the way we have to play it. And a song I enjoy to play from other bands. Um, I go crazy every time I think to Paranoid from Black Sabbath, I have to say. That's very personal, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, Paranoid is one of the first metal songs I ever
Yeah,
listened. So I totally get it. Um, if you and your band members, bandmates, would have the possibility to collaborate with any producer or mixer on this planet, who would you like to collaborate with?
wow. You- Probably 10 years ago, we all of our three, we agree saying Rick Rubin, probably. But I have to say that in the last 10 years, there are so many new and young producers, very interesting, I think. It would be a good challenge, a big challenge to decide if we have the possibility to find the right one for us for our sound to bring us to the next level. Always we think that a good producer has to make that. Uh, it would be very challenging to find a new one. Yeah.
Rick Rubin produced Metallica, so that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, he
For
produced
Bob Rock.
almost everyone, I think. Yeah. He produced also Slayer, so it could be really nice.
Yeah, the late Martin Birch would be interesting too, I think.
Oh, great, Martin Birch. What a name.
Yeah.
In these days, I'm reading a book about the album by Iron Maiden, and each album is reviewed by different musicians that uh, gave their opinion to each side of each album. It's quite interesting, and it's very important the role of Martin Birch in the production and in the sound of the Iron Maiden in the early years. So it's quite interesting name as a producer, of course.
Okay. The new record. What was the most fun about recording this?
Sorry, what the audio was not so good. Sorry.
What was the most fun about recording the recent record?
Oh, most fun. I don't know how much it was fun because we were very stressed by the deadline to respect. Because at the time I had to fly away from Italy for quite a long period, and so we have to manage all the recordings in the right moment, in the right. So it was quite a hurry. Of course, our producer Valerio Fisi is an Italian producer. He's a very talented guy, and he has the ability to put in a comfort situation. In every situation, you have to work. So he makes the time fun. So I have to say that, and I think it's very important to have a person on the mixer like Valerio. It helps you to find the right solution in the right time and put in the right comfort situation. It's a great person. So the fun thing is Valerio.
Okay. Corona, of course, influenced the whole planet. How did the Corona, the COVID situation play into you being a band, not able to tour and everything?
As I mentioned before to you, our album was out March the 5th. And if I'm not wrong, March the 9th, Italy went lockdown. So we had planned already 18 dates for the promotional tour in Italy, all around. And of course, we couldn't play in any of the clubs we have already booked. So it affected us a lot. It affected the album and also the band life, because we couldn't have any kind of rehearsal for almost 3 months. So we were so excited to have our album out that soon we have to stop every activity of the band. During the summer, we had the possibility to have a live gig in a club in Rome, because it has an outdoor space, so it was in security and safe for the health of everyone. But in this moment, we are not sure when we will be able to have any other date, any other gig in a live club indoor since October. And also the 18 date we have planned, we are not sure that we can rebook, because because the club are also in a big difficulty in this moment. So it's not easy to make plans for the future. I've seen around that the big metal festivals are be already organized for 2021, but I'm not so sure that all these festivals could happen. So it's a moment of pause, I think, for everyone. And as I said to you, we are trying to put down ideas for new stuff. At the same time, we are trying to think about how we can be active uh, in other platforms that are not the one of the stage of the live stage. We're trying to invent something to, to, to give us to people who are can that can be curious of listening to us, but it's not so easy because of the cost of production of almost everything. So we have to think about that.
Yeah, at the moment, you still have the possibility to do this over Facebook,
Yeah,
but I think they will change that October 1st. So
yeah. They
that's
are
a
changing
side.
some regulation. It's not so clear what they want to block, but there is the real possibility that they almost every kind of music of band will have many difficulties into publish their music, their stuff to share with the other people on Facebook. Don't know. Maybe we will be back on MySpace or something like that. We will see.
If I understood it right, it's about blocking groups to make this live sessions where they play music videos on end that don't belong in their rights. And if you, as a band with a contract with Time to Kill Records, would say, hey, we're doing a live uh, stream, that would be out of these restrictions. That would be okay. But I think we all have to read it again.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
so no one will get banned or kicked out of Facebook. That would
Yes,
be
of course.
appreciated.
We were talking with the big boss Enrico by Time to Kill Records just a few days ago about this problem of Facebook. It's quite it could be a big problematic. We have to see what happened since October the 1st, and then we will try to organize something new if we need. Of course, we will move on other platform. I don't know. But of course, Facebook it's very useful because put together the groups of people with the same interests. So the index strategy is more simple than in other platforms. So we will see. We will see what Facebook will do with our music.
I think Twitch and YouTube is a solution at the moment.
Probably, yes, of course. We
So
will move on that platform.
you can do live streams over YouTube if you have enough followers, I think. So if that would be over the account of a label, that should be totally
Yes,
okay.
yeah. I
So
think so. I think so.
so on to something more fun. What's the biggest trouble you as a band on tour ever got into that you can tell on camera without going to jail?
Okay, no, that's simpler. That's simpler, I have to say. Uh, the bigger trouble we had, of course, in our life, in concert life, of course, uh, was when we arrived to a club and there was no instrument, no any kind of instrument, but there was not monitor for the voice. So it was quite challenging to find a way to make the gig possible that night. It was in Italy some years ago. Luckily, we have some friends from other bands that was living in that city, so making a lot of phone calls less than 1 hour, we put a backline working for us. But it was quite strange to arrive in this club and couldn't find anything. And the owner of the club told to us, yes, this morning they come to steal everything out, and but he didn't want it to call us to advise of it. So so we arrived there, and then we have to manage the situation. Uh, it was quite nice, yeah, at the end. But yeah, this is one of the funnest things, I think, that we can say without going to jail.
Yeah, there is still the misconception that musicians that go on tour just get lots of money and sleep in nice hotel rooms and stuff like that. Um, in Germany, many musicians have to fear for their existence because of the pandemic. And if you look up the comment section, it's already it's kind of gross. It's like, oh, they have to work because musicians don't work. I'm
Yeah,
I read a lot about what you have to do to tour and how much you have to pay yourself as a band to be able to tour. So
yes,
I'm very well
exactly,
aware.
exactly. That's a lot of stuff to be prepared to be produced, also economically. So it's a big job. Also, if and the little you are as a band, the the more job you have to do, because you are alone. You have to do all this by yourself. Um, Not always a booking agency is convenient for us if you are too little as a reality. So for us, it's better to organize all by ourselves. But it's a lot of work, a lot of time to be dedicated to, and of course there are money to be out for make all these things possible. And I think it's all Motley Crue have to blame for this idea that we are also so fun, so uh, just fun and girls and music and hotel rooms, to be
Yeah,
demolished. But it's just it's a very big luck if you have a hotel room at the end of the night. It's very often that we have to sleep in the van, uh, or in some couch that some friend can rent to you or can give to you for free. But it's not so usual to have a hotel room.
yeah, money.
Money.
One final question for this sunny Sunday. Um, what is the most fun for you as a band when you go on tour? And what is the worst thing?
Okay. The funniest thing is uh, the journey, so we can share more time just to not to talk also about music, but to share time as friends. So that's the best thing we can do. And of course the food, because we really enjoy so much food. So it's every time it's a good time to find new foods in which we go and we share. And of course the funniest thing is when we are uh, on stage and downstage and we can meet new people. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing why you do what you do, because of course you know that most of the metal bands, I think all around the world, don't do this for work, or this is a second job. Yeah. All of us have another job that give us the possibility to make music. So it's a great experience when you're downstage after the gig and people comes and want to share their impression about the concert, about your music, and that's the funniest thing I think ever. The worst thing is when you have finished the night and you have to collect all your instrumentation to put in safety, and yes, that's the worst thing of all.
Is it true that the vocalist always carries less than everyone else?
Yes, it's true. Me as a drummer, I can say that. We are lucky because we are a power trio, so our voice is also the best player. So it's less careless than other other uh, uh, vocalists, than other singers. Yeah, you know.
Yes, the conception is that everyone carries their stuff, boxes over boxes, and the vocalist says, "I have a microphone."
Yes, yeah, it's very simple. I'm done. I wait you on at the bar.
First,
Yeah.
it's great to be a vocalist then.
Yes, in my next life, I want to be one of them.
Okay, so I'm all out of ammo.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, thank you very much for your time on Sunday. You
Oh,
can go back to bed now if you want to. I'm
thank you. Thank
considering
you for
it.
your time. It has been a pleasure. It has been a pleasure.
Yeah, let's stay in contact.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Why not? Maybe at the end of this strange situation, we will be able to play also Germany. We love to. So yeah, yeah, you got it. You got it.
Yeah, we come to Italy and make a party with the people from Shock Proof and
Shock proof. Yes,
all
of
the
course.
other bands. That would be
We are
nice.
waiting for you. We are waiting for you. Yeah.
Okay, so I will take you on that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, then have a nice day. See you next time, and yeah, bye bye.
Bye. Bye from me and all the guys from Shockproof. Yeah. Bye.
Have a nice one. Bye.